Hi guys, today we're going to be doing this rainbow blobbicure, and I was going to call it stained glass, but the finished look is not really reminding me of that, so we'll just stick with the rainbow. And this is the same basic technique as before, so if you'd like to see how I did it, just stay tuned. Before we get started, just a quick update for those of you that care. I'm just down to 2 patches. Both of my middle nails still have breaks that are growing out. And then I have a very small tear in my thumb that so far I'm just holding together with gel. So I'm going to start out with 1 coat of the black Dahlia, and then on the second coat is when I'm going to start adding the drops of other colors. And if you want to know the names of each individual polish, those will be listed down in the information box, but they are all Zoyas and they are all pixie dust shades. I'm going to start applying the second coat, and you do want it to be on the thick side, just not quite as thick as this would have needed to be opaque in 1 coat. And then the main difference between this and the first blobbicure that I did is that I'm going to be doing the polishes directly from the bottle using the regular brush, which doesn't give me quite as much control. You have to be careful not to get too much polish on the brush, but given the amount of colors that I'm working with, I thought it would be easier than trying to have them all out on a piece of paper and cleaning the dotting tool off in between each one. And aside from the fact that as textured polishes, they do dry a little bit quicker. So that came out a little messy. The blue and the green kind of blended together, but we'll see if I can improve as I go along. And if I decide I hate that one too much, guess what? It's only nail polish. Take it off and try again. Fair warning, when you're working with this is going to be a really thick layer of polish, so you have to be really careful. I managed to completely smear my index nail while I was working on my other hand, but once it is dry, once it's wet, I should say, you can kind of control how the blobs spread just by tilting your finger one way or the other. The polish is going to flow with gravity, and you can, make it move one way or the other. Once it's completely dry, if you see any spots where you really feel like you need more of a certain color, can certainly go back and add that in. I think I might add a little bit more green to this nail, maybe a little bit more yellow over here. But then once that's done, give it enough time to set, and then definitely hit it up with some quick dry top coat. I'm going to be using Sèche Vite. So here's the finished look, and it's really not quite what I intended. In my mind I was picturing these beautiful even blobs, which in hindsight is a little ridiculous considering this is only the second time I've done this technique, and the whole point of the technique is that it's kind of abstract. But I really like all the colors together, and I may adjust the title a little bit, but I'm overall pretty happy with it. I do think the next time I try this technique, I will use some regular polishes, by which I mean not textured and not matte, because I think that's part of why they're a little harder to work with. They do dry faster than normal polish, but let me know what you guys think of this design. I hope you all enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.